Halloween is a fun time for kids of all ages, but some children may have a harder time enjoying it. For kids on the autism spectrum, decorations, costumes, and trick-or-treating can be a little bit scary for all the wrong reasons. But with some adjustments, the holiday can be fun for everyone. And joining us now to talk about this is Cameron Gilman from the Hope Bridge Autism Therapy Centers in Evansville. Cameron, thanks for coming out today and talking about this. This is really important this time of year because, you know, so many people think everybody loves, you know, good scare and everybody loves great decorations and stuff, but, you know, it can really be overwhelming for some kids that have autism. Talk about their challenges and what they may feel when they see some of these things.
Absolutely. So a lot of the kiddos on the spectrum can be overstimulated by lights and sounds. Costumes may not be ideal because there's different textures that may be aversive to those kiddos. And so it's really important for us as a community to be aware of those kiddos' needs, to be patient throughout the Halloween season, and to be compassionate and to really just have an open mind as kiddos come to your door trick-or-treating, to just meet those kiddos where they're at.
Exactly.
And make sure that they enjoy the season too.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people don't realize how many kids may have somewhere on that spectrum because, you know, everybody looks like kids with trick-or-treat outfits on, you know, and it's hard to know. What are some things that parents and neighbors and homeowners, let's talk about the neighbors and homeowners first, about, you know, what can they do to help kids with autism enjoy the holiday? What do they need to look for?
Yeah, so every kiddo with autism is very different, so each individual needs is going to vary based on the kiddo, so having those conversations is the most important piece of advice I could give. Ask those families, how can I support you in this holiday season? If they can allow those kiddos to practice in advance, walking up to the front door, ringing the doorbell. Some kids use alternative communication systems. Some kids use picture exchange communication, so they might take this little icon and hold it up, trick or treat.
Oh, so they'll show the person at the home with, okay.
And so that is their way of saying trick or treat if they can't vocally express that.
Gotcha.
And we've got kids with AAC devices, so this device will actually talk for them. So they'll press a button, and it'll say trick or treat for them. And so really being patient with those kids and allowing them the time to process, allowing the parents to prompt those interactions so those kids can have access to the same thing that all other kids get access to.
Because not every kid is going to say trick or treat, so the homeowners may need to not expect that. So just be a little bit patient with that. What about the parents themselves? How can they prepare their kiddos to enjoy trick or treating?
Yeah, I would say practice, practice, practice.
Yeah.
If the kiddo is not enjoying it, they're not excited about Halloween. Maybe there's maybe the costume is too much for them, or maybe going from door to door of elopement. Some of our kids like to elope, right? If that's a challenge, running away. Maybe going to trunk or treating instead, or maybe celebrating by having a Halloween party at home and watching movies. But just really celebrating the wins and doing what is tolerated. I know if costumes are a little bit more challenging, they have the kind of pajama style costumes.
Yeah.
So it's very soft materials, not a lot of extra frills and things like that around the head and face that might be sensory overwhelming or uncomfortable for the kiddo. So really just meeting the kiddo where they're at and celebrating every win.
And what about the fellow trick-or-treaters? Is there something that we can like help them understand that some of the other kiddos may not be on the same place that they are with Halloween?
Yeah, so some kids with autism opt to carry a blue pumpkin pail.
Right.
And so that might be a symbol to them that maybe that kiddo has a unique need or might need some extra support. So again, compassion, kindness, giving extra time if extra time is needed, and really just trying to be inclusive with them. Yeah, if that's the biggest takeaway I can leave today is to be compassionate.
Just be aware that that's out there and not everybody is on the same level, and just, you know, enjoy it all. So be patient and compassionate for sure. All right, if there's folks out there that want some more information on this, whether they're parents or homeowners or whatever, where do they go to get some more resources here? Yeah,
so Autism Speaks has some printables for families. They can print them off, things that they can carry with them, maybe put them on their candy bag of I have autism, if they want neighbors to know that as they approach, or if they don't want to do the blue buckets. Also, Hope Bridge has on their website a little PDF print off of things, some sensory friendly costumes, some tips and tricks to get through the holiday season and really like I said, make it as accessible as possible for everyone.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, and we'll have this interview up on our website, tristatehomepage.com, and we'll link, hopefully we'll link to some of the resources that you have at Hope Ridge as well. Cameron, thank you so much for joining us today and talking about this timely topic, and we hope all the kiddos out there have a really safe, happy Halloween. Thanks so much.